Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we will learn to illuminate the scene using the torchlight. Following steps are required to complete this tutorial. We will open the file containing a torch model kept on a floor. Next, we will add lights to the scene to simulate torchlight effect as shown here, and then we will save and render the scene. Before starting the tutorial, you need to download the start file of this tutorial and save it at a desired location. You will get this file in the resources section. I will open that file now. To do so, choose the file menu and then choose the open project option. On doing so, the load files dialog box is displayed. In this dialog box, you need to navigate to the folder where you have saved the start file. This is the file that you need to open. Select this file and then choose the open button. You can notice here start file is open where torch is kept on the floor in the scene. Now we need to add lights to the scene. First, make sure the standard layout is chosen from the layout tabs located at the top of the interface. Next, choose the edit render settings button from the modes palette. On doing so, the render settings window is displayed. In this window, make sure the standard option is selected from the renderer drop-down list. Next, close this window. Now to add lights to the scene, press and hold the left mouse button on light in the command palette and then choose the spotlight option from the flyout displayed. The spotlight tool that we have used now is used to cast a beam of light in a conical shape. So we want this spotlight to be used to illuminate the scene, or we can say to simulate the torchlight effect. Next, let us set the parameters of spotlight in the attribute manager. First, choose the coordinates button to set the position of the light. Enter 53 in the p.x spinner, 6 in the p.y spinner, and set 90 in the r.h spinner. You can see now the spotlight is positioned. Now we need to set other parameters. To do so, choose the details button. Now the details area is displayed. In this area, make sure 1 is displayed in the aspect ratio spinner. Next, set 12 in the inner angle spinner. You can parallelly notice the change in the light effect after setting each parameter. Also set 16 in the outer angle spinner and 31 in the contrast spinner. After that, choose the general button. On doing so, the general area is displayed. In this area, set 180 in the intensity spinner. Notice the change in the intensity here. Next, scroll down and select Shadow Maps Soft from the shadow drop down list. Also, select the inverse volumetric option from the visible light drop down list. The intensity spinner is used to set the brightness of the light. So, more the value of intensity, brighter will be the light. Next, the options in the shadow drop down list are used to enable a smooth transition from lighting to shadow effect in the scene. Also, if we go to the details area, the inner angle spinner that we set is used to adjust the inner angle of the standard spotlight. The outer angle spinner is used to adjust the illumination of the light in total, and the aspect ratio spinner is used to adjust the shape of the cone of the spotlight. We have also set the contrast value. So this value is used to adjust the transition between the softness and the hardness of the lit surface. Let us now choose the visibility button. The visibility area is displayed here. Next, set 60 in the edge fall off spinner, 227 in the inner distance spinner, 538 in the outer distance spinner and 65 in the sample distance spinner. The value of the each fall-off spinner specifies the speed at which the density of light decreases when it moves toward the cone of the spotlight. After setting all these values, now the torch light is created. The next step is to illuminate the scene. To do so, press and hold the left mouse button on the light tool in the command palette and then choose light from the flyout displayed. Notice here the light 1 object is created. Make sure the light 1 object is selected. Next, choose the general button in the attribute manager. The general area is displayed. In this area, set 50 in the intensity spinner. Next, select square spot from the type drop down list. Also, select shadow maps soft from the shadow drop down list. The options in the type drop down list are used to define the type of light to be used in a scene, and the square spot option is best suited to cast a square shaped light ray on the surface. Now let us position this light in the scene. To do so, choose the coordinates button. Next, set -500 in the P.X spinner, 500 in the P.Y spinner, again -500 in the P.Z spinner. Also set -45 in the R.H spinner. Next, set -35 in the R.P spinner. Notice the change in the light effect in the scene. Next, choose the details button and set 105 in the outer angle spinner. On doing so, light is spread across the scene. So this is how we have added two lights in the scene. First light is used to simulate the torch light effect, and the other light is used to illuminate the scene. Now let us render the scene. To render the scene, choose the render to picture viewer tool. You can see the rendered scene is displayed in the picture viewer window. This is the torch light effect. Now close the picture viewer window. Next, we need to save the scene. Choose File and then choose the Save Project as option. On doing so, the Save File dialog box is displayed. In this dialog box, navigate to the location where you want to save the Cinema 4D tutorials. Next, write the name C06 underscore tut1 in the file name edit box and then choose the Save button. That is all in this tutorial. Now you know how to simulate the torchlight effect to illuminate the scene.